Good morning everyone, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Today's video we're back at it again with a little bit more of Call of the Angular. Now this game, it's a bit of a 50-50 thing for me at the moment because of course, you know, the lack of content, you know, there's no information on the console release, stuff like that, and you know, I think it's about time that they start telling us a little bit more about what they're doing in terms of that. But of course, the moment that there is a bit of information, you know, I'll be sure to pass it on. But we're going to continue anyway. Now, when I first started playing this, I just went off and did my own thing. Now that is the beauty of this game. You are able literally just to do your own thing. You don't have to follow the fishing challenges if you do not want to, but I thought I'd just continue on and try and catch, and or should I say try and complete some more of these fishing challenges because they are quite a bit of fun. But yeah, so the Silver Strand Meadows fishing challenge, so we have to catch a diamond rank channel catfish. Now I'm fairly confident that it's you can catch them on what have we got there? Channel catfish, liver, cheese and hot dogs. Right, okay, I could probably catch it on dough, to be honest, but and I guess that's the problem. A lot of the time it doesn't really matter what you're using. I wish that wasn't the case, but of course I'm sure as time goes on it won't be too bad. There's a lovely little bit of water here, so let's go 0.6. See if we can catch anything. But like I say, it's absolutely fantastic. I know that the streams are a little bit hit and miss at the moment, but I mean, you know, with the weather and everything being the way it is in the real world at the minute, you know, it's good to take breaks every now and then, you know. But hopefully we can catch ourselves a channel catfish. Now this was the location which the game had sent me. Another big critique that I actually have is that if you accept one of these challenges, go to the destination, get fed up of you get fed up of not being able to catch anything, blah blah blah, you move on, and what happens is the moment you move away from the area, if you don't take a mental note of where that mission objective is, it will not tell you where that location is for future reference on the map. So you have to kind of try and find it yourself, which is a little bit frustrating. But nevertheless, I mean, of course, you know, YouTube and Google and all that sort of stuff, you can find pretty much anything anywhere, so it's not such a big issue. Right, let's lower that a bit. Now I'm fairly confident that this used to be a channel catfish hotspot before the update came out, so the only way that you can actually catch channel catfish here now is through the mission, I'm pretty sure, which is a little bit frustrating, but right, let's have a look. Oh, we are getting there. A gold. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. At least I know that they are here. But I'll take gold any day. I'll take gold any day. Let's try a 0.7 then, shall we? But a nice little bit of morning fishing. Got a little bit of snow here today. It's pretty cool. But welcome in everybody, I hope you're all doing well. You know, when I first started playing this, just taking in the scenery more than anything, it's such a beautiful game to play. It may not be the most realistic, sort of authentic fishing simulator, but I really appreciate the arcade side of it with this, because it's not too stressful and you can really have a lot of fun. You ain't got to worry about so much about your equipment, you know, and you can just enjoy it. Might need to increase that a little bit. This is definitely giving me a little bit more fight than the last one. Give him a little bit more line. Let it tire himself out. Morning, Rocky. How you doing, man? But yeah, the whole objective is just try and catch a diamond rank channel catfish. Maybe take on a few more challenges after this, but we shall see. Right, let's increase that. This one is giving a good fight, I tell you. But we are slowly bringing it in. Slowly but surely. Come on. It's definitely fighting a lot harder than what the previous one was. I wish you were able to move as well when you're on. Come on, nearly there. Nearly there. There we are. Well, there we go. I mean, that's not bad going, is it? Diamond channel catfish. And to think that I was there for the whole of what? Maybe 5 minutes, if that. First catch, gold. Second catch, diamond. Can't complain with that at all. Nicely done. Right, now I've got to go back to the shopkeeper. Good news about on the road. Fingers crossed. Yeah, man. Like I say, fantastic development, isn't it? You know, the fact that we're now getting a little bit, a glimmer of hope. I hope they don't mess around with it too much.
Interested in the best money can buy?
Right, let's talk to you.
A little smaller than a catfish I caught last summer, but only by a whisker.
Now, it's been a little while since I've actually played this, but I think they gave us a free pack.
Naming this one the Kingfisher
rods.
is underselling it. It feels like it flies and floats around like a feather, but this baby is some serious heavy-duty business. Everyone starts somewhere, but anyone who's anyone starts with a greenhorn. This baby has a smoother learning curve than a minnow fin.
Yeah, well, they're not too good in terms of... See, that's primarily the problem, because you could literally just ruin the fun for yourself.
Big deal in a compact and palmable package.
You could literally just buy the best rod, buy the best equipment essentially, and then just go out and pretty much catch everything. And I mean, it's entirely up to you how you play the game, but I mean, if you want to have a little bit of fun, at least give yourself a challenge.
Welcome to the Chez du Sophia. The bread's complimentary, but it's polite to buy a starter.
Amazing stuff. Right, it doesn't look like there's an awful lot that's been added since
Everyone
last
starts
time
somewhere.
I played.
Anyone who's anyone starts with the greenhorn. This baby has a smoother learning curve than a minnow's fin.
How's it going, Mr. Waterman? Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Oh, what was that at the bottom?
What piques your interest?
Local souvenirs. Okay, that's a bit random. Literally dressed like a Wookiee. Oh. Right, well, considering that we completed that challenge really quickly, I think we should accept another fishing challenge. How to catch a mountain whitefish. How to catch a yellow... These are all lessons. I don't need any lessons
Buy
on how to
something next time, okay?
catch fish. What's that? Fishing Challenge 1. Diamond Peaks Fishing Challenge. Catch a silver rank yellow perch at the location. Okay, let's track it. Why not? Hopefully that comes up on the map. Oh, it's literally just here. Okay. Well, not too far to go. To be honest, over here is a fantastic little fishing spot. You can fish just off the jetty, just to the right of this, and you know, it's good for catching an array of different fish. You're not really governed too much on where you go. A silver rank yellow perch. Right, let's have a look. And I think it's in the handbook. I don't think I've caught a yellow perch yet. Yellow perch, okay, so they like bloodworm and redworm and all that. Okay, that's cool. I can change that up then. Hook size, put a 10 on it. Put some bloodworm. See if I can mount on this. Is he gonna let me? It used to. There we are. What a beautiful view though. Perfect time for fishing. Right. Let's be a bit generous, shall we? Let's put it to 0.5. Let's see if we can catch anything. But I hope you're all doing well anyway. Like I say, got a juicy little stream later on for Farm Bus. Just try and cover as much as I can. Yeah, Mr. Watt, I've got a stream scheduled for about 5 o'clock this evening. Gonna kind of go over all of that and kind of give my general thoughts, really. I'll try and put a nice little route in. But I don't know how I feel about it at the moment. Because for me, it's not so much the fact that it's coming to console, it's the content which is going to be brought into it in for future reference. Like I want to know what their plans are in terms of keeping the game fresh, because as we all know, you know, you play Tourist Bus, and the content within that game gets a little bit boring after a while. So I don't know. I'm trying not to cause too much of a hype train for it, but I appreciate the fact that people are excited for it. I can't believe I completed that mission. I was expecting to sit there for a little while, but the fact is that the first channel catfish I caught was a gold, and then the second was a diamond. You know, I wasn't there for very long. But that is the beauty. I just wish they'd hurry up, and this is another game that is waiting on a console release. Why you always seem downcast? What do you mean, Mr. Water? Let's try over there. But yeah, like I was saying, this game as well. Of course, when they announced it, they never actually told us. They never actually told us that this game wasn't coming out for console and PC at the same time. We just had to kind of figure that out. Oh, do you mean why do I always talk about games in a negative way? Is that what you mean? Because I mean, if that's the impression that you have got, then I apologise for that. But I mean, that's not my intention. I just look at things in a different way to some people. That's all. You know, people can be happy for the game, people can be excited for it, people can be this, people can be that, but, you know, for somebody that's actually playing it, you know, it's hard to be excited about something that, you know, you've already played, if that makes any sense. I'm sure that if I wasn't to have the ability to play it already, I'm sure that my sort of general view would be a bit different, and I'd be invested in it just a little bit more. But understandably, when I do talk about these games and I do play these games, I give my honest opinion, honest verdict. That's all it is. Oh, we're on. Oh, we're catching bass now. But like I say, this is a fantastic game. It is a fantastic game. It is enjoyable as well. I mean, when I first bought it, you know, I was a bit. Oh, we're on. I thought I was a bit hesitant at first, but I mean, I spent so many hours, and I think the overall like hype of it was just trying to buy the save up and try and buy like some better gear, and obviously customize my character as well. We're just gonna be catching bass here. Maybe if we go down a little bit more. I mean, when I see this, it reminds me a little bit of oh, got mind blank now. Way of the Hunter, that's the one. The scenery, it's very, very close. It's really cool to see. But I'm glad as well that they are continuing to improve and update this game though. A lot of things have been added since last time I've played. Being able to, I think they did like a quick sort of menu, yeah, here, where you can just do a little quick chat, which I think is pretty cool. But of course it's not what people wanted. You know, people wanted an in-game sort of proximity chat, I think. But it works. But I think this one is going to be the difficult one, because like I say, there are so many different types of fish in different areas, or in the same areas, should I say. So it's like you go to a location expecting just to catch one particular fish, but then you end up catching everything else but the fish you need. Yeah, I'm just catching bass here. Unless it Oh, talk to the shopkeeper. That's a little bit strange, because I don't recall catching a diamond. Unless that wasn't the challenge. Maybe not. Let's just... There we go. Two very quick challenges.
If I didn't have a shop to run, I'd go down to catch that yellow perch again myself.
But I don't think I actually caught a diamond, but okay, we'll take it, whatever.
You know where I am?
Oh, indeed I do. Right, let's have a look. Let's see if we can get ourselves another challenge, shall we? Catch a gold rank smallmouth bass at the location. Okay, we could do that. The whole thing, like I said, I wasn't really expecting to just it take a little while for that first initial catch. Maybe I got lucky, who knows, but you know, I think the carport, yeah, so yeah. Not a massive fan of the driving in this game, but you know, it like I say, it does the trick. It's basic in its form. It's definitely nice, you know, having a Jeep anyway. I mean, because you know, for like Call of the Wild, the ATVs weren't there initially, so you'd have to walk around everywhere, so it's nice that you haven't got to do that on this. Right, I think we're getting pretty close. Yeah, we are. Right, let's park it up. There we are. Hopefully we can catch ourselves a gold rank smallmouth bass now. But it is quite nice and diverse. I mean, there could, this is the argument, like they could add new species of fish and that wouldn't be too bad. But I do feel, I mean, for when I, like I said, when I first started playing this, it didn't, I mean, I played it solidly for a couple of days, you know, I was really hooked on it, and I feel, oh, we're on, I feel like once you do kind of get what you want in terms of equipment and, you know, the cosmetic stuff, you are left, of course, to do the challenges, but I feel at that point, the challenges are really the only thing that will essentially keep you playing this game if, you know, fishing's your thing. But there are, like I say, for the realistic sort of experience of fishing, there are a lot better fishing simulators out there, and some of them are free. So I think for the most part it's just experiencing the game in general and just appreciating how simplistic it is. You know, I mean, it's very user friendly, very, very basic, and I mean, like, for maybe a target audience of, say, the younger generation, you know, kids and stuff like that, you know, they could definitely pick this game up and play it without a problem. And I like that aspect of it. I like the fact that anybody could really just pick it up and play it without sort of investing too much time in learning the different baits and the reels and the rods, and you know, some people are into that, but it's nice to have a game that just doesn't take itself too seriously. I don't think it was initially trying to be a realistic fishing sim anyway. I think people just were under the impression that it would be somewhat realistic based on previous games. You know, like Call of the Wild and stuff. That's pretty intricate when it comes to realism. But yet again, that's not truly realistic, but it's close enough. I like the fact that they've added that thing as well, where it tells you what weights and what fish people are catching, and when they're completing challenges and stuff. That's pretty cool. I've always said it'd be really cool to see some form of like leaderboard in the session, and you can kind of compete to catch certain species of fish or certain weights and compete in that sort of sector. I think that would be amazing to do. They did a very similar thing on Call of the Wild, where you can compete for like golds and silvers and bronzes and stuff, or first one to catch like five catfish or something. Just a little bit more interaction. I mean, some people, they do like to come onto these games and just chill out, you know, and I appreciate that. But at the same time, for things to do and content wise, I think it would definitely keep it entertaining, at least. Not saying it's not entertaining, but it does, you know, any game that you play, you do get to a point, don't you? Oh, and we're on again. I feel like I'm using too good of a rod. Oh, silver. Damn, we need that gold. We need that gold. Let's go. It would be cool as well if we could turn off the strike animation. I think that would be pretty cool. There could be a lot more settings added, you know, just to kind of customize and kind of tailor to how people want to experience this game. Oh, we're back on. Ah, another silver. But it's nice to see them actually live streaming as well, you know, doing live Q&As, seeing the development team and stuff like that. I wish a lot more developers would actually do that, just live Q&As, just just answering people's questions. Of course, you're not going to get a definitive answer with some things like console release and all that sort of stuff, but I don't think it's going to be too far away, to be honest. I mean, they need to get this game up and running properly, and they need to iron out all the bugs and stuff, and obviously get it to an acceptable standard for of course a console release, which I'm sure that you are all going to really enjoy. Might even try some boat fishing a little bit later on today, because there are a few fish in this game which I still haven't caught. I think be nice to get some diamond potentials. I have seen a lot of people posting their fish that they've caught, and I mean, some people are extremely dedicated to this. They've gone round and they've caught like diamonds of every single fish. You know, mad props to you guys that have done that. Whoa. Oh, another silver. Damn. Let's try casting out that way. To get better luck over there. But you'll have to let me know, guys, what you think about this game down in the comments section, because I know that, like I said, I know that a lot of people are anticipating it for console, and you know, to be honest, I really don't blame you guys. It's a, well, should I say, it's a really nice game to just sit down and relax to. Oh, another silver. Maybe I should have put this as the title of the video. I'm glad to see that they actually improved on the animations though. When the game first came out, you know, things were a little bit wonky. You know, the water wasn't very, I mean, it wasn't too bad, but it wasn't great. You know, and a lot of the fish animations were a little bit, should I say, you know, left a lot to be desired, put it that way. But the fact is you know, this developer, they are known for supporting their games for a long time, and that's all we've just got to take from it. I mean, some people, they can say, oh, this game doesn't have this, it doesn't have that, and some people would argue it's still in the early days of you know, its life, you know. But you know, it depends on what your expectations are. That's what I've said in previous videos. It depends on what sort of fishing experience you want. Now, straight away, like, if I was to recommend this game, absolutely, anybody that's watching this, anybody that's considering buying it, whether you're PC or console, 100% do it. 100%. I have lost countless hours playing this game, and I've enjoyed every second of it. You know, it's just nice that we're able to sit down and chill out to a game like this, especially with how beautiful it is. I mean, I can only imagine how nice this is going to run on the consoles. Let's try and catch this gold. I definitely want to come back to this game a bit more, play a little bit more, because there are a lot of challenges which I have yet to complete. Like I said, when I first started, I just went round and basically tried to accumulate as much money as I could to buy the best rods, essentially. But then when you do get to that point, you kind of humble yourself in a way, because then you start to go backwards and you start to then buy rods that are, let's say, appropriate for the fish that you're catching, because it's very easy, you know. I mean, this rod here is probably the strongest rod in the game, and I'm using it to catch bass, you know, so I've definitely robbed myself of an experience there. Hey, there we are. Fantastic stuff. I was wondering when I was going to get that. What was it? Not bad, not bad. Happy with that catch. I mean, of course, there are a lot of things, like I said before, in this game, like this sort of stuff. Reporting plants.
Unmistakable color. That's a purple loosestrife if ever I saw one. These plants have me on my last nerve, buckaroo. Tell me where I can find them.
Not too sure. Maybe it was just an added little bit of extra stuff, but for me personally, I would have preferred maybe some more like in-game content, or them using those sort of resources to improve the game, rather than, because I don't actually know if anybody even collects those things. It's very easy just to kind of neglect it, bypass it, you know. Oh, but we'll pop on back down to the shopkeeper, collect our reward, whatever it is.
Goodbye for now. You've heard of the catch of the day. What about the deal of the day that will get you that catch of the mouth is the only thing small about that bass. Very impressive.
Amazing. I'm not even too sure what the reputation points actually do for you fishing, but I have seen as well that they do have. So if I let's have a look at AP. Okay, that's fine. But I did see as well, if I exit out to the main menu real quickly and click play, they do have a new location coming soon. And I'm very, very intrigued to see where that actually is. Because, of course, just like anything, you know, with Expansive Worlds and all that, especially what they did with Call of the Wild, is that they release new reserves, and usually in those new reserves you get new types of fish, different species of fish. So, you know, I mean, it's amazing stuff. But like I say, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. First catch was, I think it was just a fluke. I think it was extremely lucky. I mean, first gold, then diamond. Didn't really seem all that challenging. But yeah, guys, like I say, if you did enjoy this, leave us a cheeky like, subscribe if you're new, you know, turn that bell notification on, all that good stuff. But I will be back a little bit later on. But you guys take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your mornings, afternoons, and hopefully I catch you all in the next one. Take it easy.